I've had the biggest weight loss in a week since the beginning of my journey, if not for absolutely ages. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Week 33, the end of it. Right, okay, so absolutely buzzing. So anyone who was being sort of doubtful or skeptical about my crazy experiment, at the moment anyway, massively paid off. Okay, so last week was my second injection while reset my Mounjaro. I haven't felt it for ages. So I went from 2.5 milligrams after my reset, which went well. So I have two 50 milligram pens sitting in the fridge, and rather than, maybe maintain that gradually, I've also had a second golden dose sit in the fridge. Well, one of two, so I was the last one, and I took it. And so I've not lost weight since the start of me taking my creatine. So which was about, I think the last time I lost weight was January the 10th, and I was 237 pounds, right? Fine. That was the lowest I've been while I've been on my journey, my Mounjaro journey, right? Since I started taking creatine, the weight just escalated. I was averaging 1 pound a week, and I was maintaining up to 240 pounds. So last time I weighed myself, I was literally just that. Not more, not less, just averaging 240 the whole time. So I have been doing intermittent fasting right now for, I think, 120 days. I'll put it on my screen because I can't remember, to be honest. I usually take a screenshot of it when I finish my fast and obviously start eating. And on the Wednesday, I trained, everything went well. And, again, I've been weighing myself, no loss whatsoever. And I was gonna, particularly that day, I was going to end my fast. I was going to stop intermittent fasting and have a couple of days. Maybe I've been doing fasting for too long and my body got, I don't know, just whatever, my metabolism. Anyway, I weighed myself. Holy shit, it's dropped for the first time since January the 10th. I was just buzzing. So I thought to myself, you know what? No, carry on fasting. I wasn't even hungry anyway, so that's that. So I've been fasting still, and I'm just buzzing. I am genuinely buzzing. I've not lost weight in ages. I've been down. I've been really, really down. But I've just carried on. Eventually, right? So I finished my creatine last Thursday. So I've been creatine less for a week, and the scales have been dropping down. I'm still doing keto, and I'm loving it. I'll get into that a little bit later, because I've got a second experiment, if you like, starting from tomorrow, Monday. Anyway, so my starting weight was 20 stone 9 pounds in, let's just say, July the 1st now, and I'm absolutely buzzing. So last week, like I said, I was 240 pounds, and that has been my weight for the best part of 4 or 5 weeks. I started losing weight from Wednesday, and then I've been weighing myself every day, and it's just been dropping, and I'm like, holy shit, like literally daily, right? From not seeing the scales well, especially go down, but seeing the scales maintain at 240 the whole time, I am now 234.4 pounds from what I remember. I'll put it on the screen now. So that means since last week, somehow I've had my biggest weight loss, and I've lost 5.6 pounds in a week. I am absolutely buzzing on 7.5 mil, the golden dose, the one, because again, for me, when I have taken a golden dose, and I've been doing it since October, I think, to be honest, I've personally never felt them to be as strong as the actual dose, whether that may be. Again, that's just me personally. I've never felt that to be the strongest, even though it's the same amount, for example, right? And I've lost 5.6 pounds in a week. Everything's stayed the same, like just consistency. Eventually, I'm assuming, obviously, like I said, I saw creatine last Thursday, so eventually maybe that's my body releasing the water weight. I have no idea, but I felt no different whatsoever. You know, I'm just over the moon, you know, that 5.6 pounds in a week from having this mental near enough breakdown of just, you know, going up a couple of pounds, from, you know, really trying even harder from that. I've had a mental milestone. So right now I am currently at my lowest ever, on my Mounjaro journey. So I am officially under 17 stone. I think I want to say I'm 16 stone 10. Absolutely buzzing. It's starting to rain, it's getting a bit windy. I'm on the way to the gym now, I'm walking. Right, so again, I'll take my injection every 6 days. I took my golden dose because one, it was at risk going from 2.5, but it's paid off massively. Two, I know my body. Taking it maybe straight away after a break, 16 days that I had, maybe that was quite stupid of an idea, so I didn't risk it. But I've gone from 2.5 to 7.5. I finished that. So my injection, which I took in the evening as well. So I did mention in the last video that a weight loss expert claims to the most effective time to take it is 12 hours before your next meal, for example, which in theory for me would have been at that point dinner. So I had my dinner, I waited about an hour, then I took my injection, which I felt a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest, because I'm a morning person. I wake up, I inject, go to work, and then I'm still fasting anyway. I didn't notice any difference, but again, because I'm using the 50 milligram pen, I've gone from effectively from the pen 2.5 to 3.75, and we'll go from there, really. Now, the first thing, obviously, this is half the amount that I'm used to. I didn't get the boost because again, it's half as strong, obviously. So yesterday, I took it Friday night. Yesterday, I felt okay, nothing amazing, to be honest. Again, gone from my last injection was the golden 7.5 to half that. So it was alright. But funny enough, this morning, now mind you, I did take it, like I said, Friday night, Sunday morning, and I feel like really full. Like I was pretty good yesterday, to be honest. So the fact that I feel fuller today than I was yesterday after taking the injection, and that's pretty weird. But I'm not complaining. It's weird. I've done what the weight loss expert claims. I feel like it was delayed. for like at least 24 hours. So I don't know, again, it's kicking in now. I got the slight medicinal taste, no boost whatsoever, but I feel really full. Again, I'm walking now to the gym. So yeah, no, I'm absolutely buzzing. I've hit a mental milestone of actually losing weight. And what weight that was, I mean, the last time I lost weight, I lost like 4 pounds, January the 10th. Obviously the creatine, that sort of pissed me off and fucked everything up and whatever. Not, I will be using that again, I'm not, you know, but that's when, once I reach my target, which brings me to obviously officially closer to my target. So my target still is, say 14 stone was the best slimmest I was, the best I looked when I was in my 20s. Ideally, I'd love to beat that, especially with the power of Mounjaro and doing what I'm doing.